In order for Hong Kong and China to adopt and make use of XRP, Ripple struck a contract with each of those countries. XRP is going to be supported by all of their banks, which will also make it possible for transactions to take place. In addition to this, they are going to employ XRP for international transactions, which is likely what will cause its price to skyrocket and reach $8,033 by the year 2025. All of the countries that make up the BRICS group, as well as several of the countries in Europe, have already made the decision that XRP will be the sole means by which their central banks will be able to transport digital currencies over international boundaries. Both Ripple and the digital euro group are cooperating with one another, since the latter is being utilized by the former to construct a digital dollar for Europe, above and beyond the record for XRP. In a similar manner, Japan has also done something. BlackRock and JP Morgan want to assist in the transfer of $1.24 trillion associated with the XRP record between countries, as stated by the central bank of the country, which has stated that all banks in Japan will adopt XRP by the year 2025. The movie that we are seeing today requires us to discuss a great deal of fascinating topics. A price forecast for XRP of $8,000 during the next year is going to be discussed in great detail on this page. And of course, you have to begin by informing everyone about a massive XRP present that you are giving out. In order to participate in the giveaway, all you need to do is click the like button, submit your email address so that you can be notified when new videos are uploaded, and share this video as you normally would. Not only should you make sure to click the like button, but you should also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Okay, let's get started with the movie. With all of them, this is the most insane thing there is. More than 11,000 financial institutions tested XRP on the SWIFT network a few years ago and discovered that it performed admirably. At one point in time, the chief executive officer of MasterCard announced to the world that XRP would be superior to SWIFT and that their system would be transitioning to the XRP ledger rather than the SWIFT system. Listen to this for a moment. SWIFT has proven to be the most effective communications method for the financial industry. It manages foreign exchange, payments, and other things. When conducting business, it is preferable to do so in terms of assets etc. rather than reconciliations etc. We are looking at a scenario in which SWIFT would hold and forward the majority of its payments, and in which you would want service level agreements in order to say, I will do something at a certain time in exchange for payment at a certain time each day. Right now, we are going to have a look at the various new kinds of networks that are capable of real-time communication. Transfer of the funds and the ability to view those funds at the same time together. The question, have my funds arrived, would no longer be necessary for banks to ask you. It has been 3 days, I need to find out, or at the very least, they would discover query messages that were traveling across the network. Certainly that is not at all like that. Ripple is not going to be able to replace Taylor Swift. In my opinion, it is one of the networks that will collaborate with other networks in order to make it available to institutions who require real-time access. The fact that Swift is modifying the way their network operates in order to make real-time communication feasible is another thing that I believe we witnessed. If we utilize something similar to FX, it is possible that Ripple XRP will also be used as a currency across the Swift network after we implement it. Ripple has, in point of fact, announced this before. Rather than being Ripple and the actual person, this is Brad Garlinghouse, the chief executive officer of Ripple. In his statement, he mentioned that 10 collaborations with central banks for digital currencies are on the verge of taking place and that the partners have already been introduced. On top of that, he mentioned that the XRP ledger is already being used to produce digital currencies that are issued by central banks. Bahara is the territory of the Republic of Palakala, Georgia is the territory of Georgia, Colombia is the territory of Colombia, is the territory of Colombia, and Colombia, and so on. We have even heard that Russia is developing a digital currency fundamental to the central bank, and that the United Arab Emirates is also developing a central bank currency. The XRP database contains all of this information. This is likely to cause a significant shock to the supply of XRP and will encourage more individuals to get their hands on it. This week, even the United States of America announced in public that they will begin using XRP for all of their personal and business transactions. Additionally, a recent report claims that the Federal Reserve of the United States has begun to use XRP for all payments. Additionally, India and the United Arab Emirates have transitioned away from using the United States dollar in their commercial transactions and are now using XRP instead. What it says is exactly this. Trade negotiations between India and the United Arab Emirates, two of the BRICS members, are now centered on Riplex. India's initial transaction with the United Arab Emirates UAE was for crude oil, however it was conducted in the country's currency rather than the United States dollar. Both the crypto trading fund CTF and the ledger method that was formerly employed by Facebook are utilized for this exchange. The system is currently available to customers and they may utilize it to earn CTF coins as payback. It has come to my attention that the crypto trading fund is the sole award token and DeFi token that is present on the XRP ledger, and it is performing exceptionally well. It is currently worth $1.15. There are only 120 million tokens in circulation, and the basic analysis charts indicate that it is going to strike the optimum form for a massive break. Also, there are only 120 million tokens in circulation. However, there are only 120 million tokens accessible, which is a very small number in comparison to the 100 billion XRP tokens that are available. CTI tokens are available in a far larger quantity. One of the most advantageous aspects of it is that CTF is based on the XRP system. In addition to being one of the top 10, it is also the sole ticket that is available for DeFi. It's incredible how much potential this has. This is something that I say with full enthusiasm and self-assurance due to the fact that it is based on usefulness and has not yet been listed on a central exchange. When I see a cryptocurrency that has not yet been published but has a lot of potential due to its usability, low supply, and the fact that it is connected to the XRP ledger, it makes me think that this could possibly be. Due to the fact that it possesses those capabilities, it is simple to perform 10,000 to 100,000 times. Upon seeing the CTF token and the crypto trading fund utility for the very first time, I was aware that I needed to become a member of the crypto trading fund. This was one of the reasons why I knew I had to do so. CTFtoken.com is the website where you may obtain a great deal of information. Both the Polygon chain and the XRP record are able to provide you with access to it. Additionally, it is the first system of its kind that blocks develop passive income rewards and enables you to not only receive free prizes but also see those rewards grow over time. In such case, you really ought to look into it. .com CTF, there will be a connection between everything that is described, and this is where the value rests. I have stated in the past that I am not a financial advisor, therefore you should not take my word for it. Carry out your own research. This could take place in the very near future. On the basis of the way the chart breakout is developing, I believe that the next time we will see that breakout will be on August 30th, so in a span of 15 days. It is possible that we will see that increase, but I can guarantee that it will be 10 times more than what it is right now. My interpretation of the statistics leads me to believe that you should simply perform a 10x, but this is only a conjecture on my part. Having said that, the amount of XRP that is contributed to the system on a daily basis increases as more and more central banks join. 19 of the world's central banks have stated that during the fourth quarter of 2023, they made a purchase of XRP for 9.4 billion euros, and they have continued to invest in this cryptocurrency ever since. I went ahead and did it in front of everyone. You should just think about all of the XRP that they are purchasing behind closed doors, which they have not disclosed to anyone or displayed to the general world. With the mass use case, mass adoption of both Ripple and the XRP ledger technology, as well as the XRP ledger itself, we are once again witnessing this phenomenon. This is the reason why I always believe that it is essential to conduct research and investigate the following things, that is, when you discuss. There will be widespread adoption and all of the money in the world will be transferred to the XRP ledger. With regard to the events that are taking on all across the world, we are seeing a massive black swan occurrence. This is the money. It needs to be transferred and placed somewhere, and I believe that the XRP ledger and the tokens that are associated with the XRP ledger will eventually make that possible. In reality, the XRP record is comprised of XRP and the most valuable tokens in circulation. To reiterate, one of those is a ticket for the CTF. I'll also mention that there is word that the Federal Reserve of the United States is about to begin a 68-year-old, a backup that is worth $1 billion. With regard to XRP and Bitcoin, in addition, Trump personally addressed this matter when he announced that they were going to purchase back cryptocurrency, more notably Bitcoin. In addition, he stated in a single line that Bitcoin is going to have a meteoric rise and reach the moon. There is no doubt that he is sympathetic to the concept of cryptocurrency. Nevertheless, what is more significant is the fact that a report revealed that Ripple had a meeting with the Trump administration in the year 2016. Additionally, these individuals are providing signals regarding a new instrument that they intend to use. To put it simply, this indicates